Aloha. Welcome to yoga. We'll begin in a couple minutes. Let's begin, shall we? Lying down on your mat. We start lying down on back because there's nothing to do while you're lying down on back. Embrace that fact and rest against the floor. Give your body permission to settle. Sink into the floor. With each exhale, try to sink into the floor a little more. Notice how you breathe. No need to change it. Notice your mood and your energy level today. Your thoughts and feelings. Back to feeling your body. Relaxing. Settling into the floor. Each exhale, settle, still more. Ever so subtly now, to wiggle your fingers and toes. Notice the sensation of movement in your fingers and toes. Stretch and pull the muscles of your fingers and toes. Come to still. Find the fetal position on your right side. Into the right side's fetal position and rest here a moment. In no rush. Rise. Just seated. Make sure to sit comfortably. Roll your shoulder blades down your back. Remove some flesh out from underneath of your seat. And feel free to put a cushion under the pelvis. And sitting here, easier. Notice again your body as it settles into the floor. Your legs, your pelvis, heavy. Your torso, light. The spine grows taller. Somehow your ribs are lifting off of the pelvis, off of the waist. It's tummy strength that does that. The skull balanced on the neck. We like to sit in this tall posture with the pelvis level and the rib cage lifting. Creates more space for your internal organs to work more efficiently. The proud chest allows more space for your lungs to breathe more efficiently. Settle into your seated position, whatever it may look like. Again, it doesn't need to be cross-legged. I invite you to close your eyes for the next 30 seconds. Feel through your body. Notice your mind, your mood. Feel the body. Feel the breath. Neck and shoulders. Front and back. Relax where you can. Notice breath. Moving in and moving out. No rush. Allow your eyes to open. And then inhale and circle your arms overhead. As you exhale, bring your hands down your middle. And inhale, redefine that midline. Turn your palms to face forward as if wiping a slate clean, polishing your windows. Inhale again, the arms circle high. Exhale, find your center line. Inhale, redefine it. And as you exhale, clean slate. One more time. Circle the arms, inhale. Exhale, hands to prayer, the heart. Inhale, hands up middle. And exhale, clean slate. Very good. Change your seated position. Easiest, if you're cross-legged, just put the other leg in front. If you're in another position, try to situate your legs any place else, and then find comfortable again. Flesh out from underneath of the seat, shoulders down the back, spine longer, but with less effort. Again, inhale and circle your arms high. As you exhale this time, just bring your left hand down. The right hand holds space overhead. Palm to the floor. Palm forward, right palm to the ceiling. Look up. Face forward, palm to the floor. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, other side. Right hand to the floor. Left arm overhead. Try palm down, palm forward, palm up. Look up. Breathe in. As you exhale, face forward, palm down, and rise. Inhale through the length of your spine. Posture bright again. As you exhale, twist to your right. Hands lock in. One behind, one to right knee. Inhale through posture. Level the shoulders. Exhale, look back. If you can, twist the ribs a little more. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, counter twist. Around to the left. The right hand holds the left knee or thigh. Left hand behind you. Shoulders kindly ground down your back. Grow taller. Look back. And if there's anything left in the ribs, twist a little deeper. Continue to breathe. And then, inhale, prepare. As you exhale, unwind, twist. Very good. Open your legs wide. Again, cushion is welcome underneath it. Pull flesh out from underneath it. Notice the knees may be bent as we're angling between the legs. If you comfortably can, by all means, straighten out at the knees. Rest here. Surrender to gravity's pull. Now, the lower you go, the closer the elbows will come to the floor. I recommend before elbows find the floor, you try to bring your elbows to find your thighs, giving them a little bit of weight. Once you're comfortable there, the hands come down. Once you're comfortable there, the hands might move forward. And then the elbows are in free fall until they find the floor. A few more breaths here. Relax through the back of your neck. Have a soft smile. Continue to breathe. Healing through stretch. Using your mental energy to calm and relax stretching muscles. As you're ready, rise, soft and slow. Good job. With the legs still wide, well, the knees wide. Bend your left knee, like so. So the foot comes in towards the seat. Inward rotation in the right leg, you're going to need your hands over here. Inwardly rotate the right leg, so the knee and inside of your right foot comes to the ground. Then, bend your right knee, much like your left knee is bent. Like that. Comfortable? I hope so. Line your heart up over the knee. Hands frame the knee. Tendency is to go back here, with your heart not on top of the knee. Try to get your heart and your spine on top of your thigh. Much like the wide-legged forward fold we just took. You are in a journey downwards, surrendering to gravity's pull. Your arm's length can bring you lower as stretch allows. If all's well, one day the elbows will find the ground. Don't rush. Ideally, the elbows frame the left knee. Surrender more. Will your ribs get any lower? Push against your arm strength to rise. You might as well tone your tummy in as you do that. Inhaling your way up. Good. Balanced here on the pelvis. It's awkward. You'll notice your pelvis is askew. We come into side stretch now. Take your right hand over towards the left leg anywhere along the left leg. Knees the furthest point away. You might hold ankle, shin, or thigh. Now you'll notice the pelvis angled the one way, the shoulders are angled the other. Your side stretching over the right leg. Gaze up, palm up. Inhale, look up. As you exhale, face forward and palm down. Left hand down. Left hand down to the ground. Notice elbow is long and not bent. Straighten your arms. This is a dare. Redistribute the weight that's resting in your pelvis into your hand and two knees. Say what? Redistribute the weight in your pelvis into your knees and hand. How? Lift the pelvis forward and up. Careful, careful. Right arm can help with reaching. Inhale can help with reaching. Exhale, slowly descend. You're in no rush to find the top of this shape. You're in no rush to come up or to come down. With no destination in mind. We just do our best. Other side. Do-si-do the legs. Knees to where feet just were. A double bend at the knees. Good. Weights askew. Hopefully you have your hands over here, or at least a hand supporting your body weight. Notice the pelvis is angled off to the side. Soon we're going to take the shoulders, angle the other way. Before we do, lengthen your spine over the right leg. Spine over your femur, directly. Tendency, again, as I mentioned on the other side, is to go behind the leg, like this. Notice you're not on top of the leg. Try to be on top of your leg. Your hands or your elbows frame the right knee, and you bow towards the floor. Arms doing the work, bringing you lower. Eventually, elbows will find the ground. If you're lucky, they'll find the ground today. When they do, we try to sink the rib cage lower. Surrender more. And now it's time. Use your arm strength and the tone tummy to inhale yourself up. And we find each other facing forward. Notice the pelvis is angled the one way. Angle your shoulders the other. Left hand towards right leg anywhere. The knee furthest away. Right arm overhead. Good luck. Might not get there. You can feel the left side contract and try not to Charlie horse. Create length. If you do Charlie horse, get out of there quick. Yeah. This works just as well. Arm overhead though, as you can bear it. Inhale, palm and gaze up. As you exhale, face forward, palm down. And then arm down. Oh. Try not to land too heavy on that hand. There is weight in your right hand and the right elbow is long. We take the weight that's in the pelvis now into the knees and arm. Inhale, hips forward and up. Reach the left arm up. As you inhale, prepare. As you exhale next, slowly descend. Very nice. And again, be your shape little lifted, or not at all, not important. That you're yearning for the lift. That's the important part. Getting there next time, if not today. No rush. Good work. Stand your feet to the ground up front. Hands stand to the ground behind you. As your hands stand down, kindly turn your fingertips out to the side. Thumbs maybe point forward. Feet stand down, a comfortable distance away. You see me inching my toes a little more forward. More space, more comfortable. It doesn't matter how wide your knees are here. Ideally, what are ideals? Ideally, knees in line with hips and feet in line with hips as well. Lift your chest into a hint of back bend. Inhale, chest proud, chin up. Exhale, soften. A little slouch even. We'll be off of our hands soon, I promise. Inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, slouch a bit. Last time. Inhale, lift the chest, the chin, the ribs, stretch. As you exhale, take some of that stretch away. Slouch back down. Extend your legs now long out ahead of you. Bring them more or less together if you comfortably can. Apart is fine. Together ideally. Flesh, pull it out from underneath of your seat. Pull on one cheek, pull on the other, and relax over the legs. Arms can guide your descent. Arm strength can keep you up, or arms can lower you down. Recommend you find elbows to thighs. If elbows to floor is not an option. Relax. We're forward folding over both legs. If this is awkward in the lower back, you should be sitting on a cushion while you're performing this exercise. You could do this just as well sitting in your sofa with legs extended long, folding over that way. Whoa. Up. Take your time. Good. Hands and knees now. The tabletop position. Knees directly under the hips. Hands directly underneath of the shoulders. We are about to work hard. 3 rounds of working hard. And then we'll come to stand and practice some balance. First things first, tuck the toes. Drop your belly, lift the tail, lift the chin, inhale. Go the other way as you exhale. Point the toes back, round your spine, tail tucks under, chin tucks in. Inhale again, tuck the toes, belly drops, tail up, chin up. Now, exhale to the downward facing dog. A simple lift of your knees, more or less off the floor. Your body finds an upside down V shape. Inhale to a high push-up position, but place your knees to the ground. And then walk your knees back just a little bit more. Drop the hips forward and down and touch. You don't have to back bend. Hips drop just to neutral. One line between hips, knees, and head. Child's pose. Oh, finally, some rest for the hands, wrists, and arms. Rest back, child's pose. But we are still working hard. Inhale, hands and knees. Tuck the toes, belly drops, look up. Exhale, go the other way. Toes point back, round your spine. Tail under, chin in. Tuck the toes, belly drops. Inhale, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. An upside down V. The knees lift more or less. Inhale forward to a plank, but put your knees down immediately. Walk the knees back, perhaps just a touch, and lower the pelvis down in line with the shoulders and knees. Good. Lowering too far, you'll be in back bend. Not yet. Child's pose. Rest. Last time working hard. Inhale, hands and knees, toes tucked, belly drops, gaze high. Exhale the scared cat position. Tuck the tail under your spine. Happy cat, toes tucked, belly drop, gaze up. Exhale, downward dog. Lift the knees, gaze back towards your toes. Relax your shoulders into your back, long neck. Inhale forward to a plank. Put your knees down immediately. And maybe walk the knees back a little bit so that you can bring your pelvis in line with your knees and shoulders. Good work. Last child's pose then. Rest back. Your seat doesn't need to find your feet. This works as a child's pose too. But I've mentioned to you before, child's pose, hands and knees are tabletop, and downward facing dog are all interchangeable positions. And they're all doing essentially the same thing to your body. I think that's interesting. Work less, please. Inhale, hands and knees, tuck the toes. And exhale, lift the knees. Walk your hands back to your feet, or your feet up towards your hands, finding a standing forward fold. Recommend you take elbows to knees if you're new to the standing forward fold. Arms dangling is more advanced, more challenging, more of a free fall. Elbows to knees, more grounded, but still just as good a stretch for the back of your neck. Moving your hands to your knees now. Inhale to a flat back position. Very nice. Hands to just your right knee. With your hands on your right knee, walk your feet to touch. Good. Hands on the right knee, try to tuck your left toes under behind you. Looks like this now. Good. Dare you straighten your left leg back. Lift your spine in line with the leg. Before we fatigue, step in. Hands to knees. Hands to left knee. The right knee is free. The right foot is free to step back, toes tuck under. If you comfortably can, straighten the knee, straighten the spine. One line between head, shoulders, tail, and right leg. Step in, hands to knees. Sit your seat a little lower. I know it's hard. Arms up for chair pose. It's like sitting down for a chair that's not there. Hands to knees. I'm not a torturer, you know. I like to be kind. Shoulders down the back. Neck nice and long. Tail, seat, under shoulders as you rise. Roll your shoulders back a few times. And find yourself tall, facing forward. Ideally, feet together. That's a challenge. Feet more or less together. Turn your palms simply forward. I invite you to close your eyes. As you do, engage your tummy. If you feel like you're falling over, please open your eyes before you do. The name of this shape is steady pose. With your eyes closed, you might wonder why it's called steady pose. The body tends to sway when you close your eyes. Our job in steady pose is to calm the sway. Relax your legs and glutes. Tone your abdominals. And try to find steady pose. Even as the body begs you sway. Calm it. Find steady. If not already, slowly open your eyes. Good. Open your legs about as wide as the shoulders. Lift the heel of your right foot to bring your spine on top of your left leg. Good. Now, the spine, we want to bring it in line with the right leg. With a little reach of the left hand, you might be able to peel those right toes off the floor. This is counterbalance. The weight of your shoulders is lifting your toes for you. If your spine's on top of your leg, no can counterbalance. Falls right back down. Please come back to feet under shoulders. Spine on top of right leg. You get there by simply lifting your left heel. Notice left toes are still down. Now the spine, we need to take this weight of our head and shoulders to the right. Not much. Spine in line with left leg should be enough to counterbalance the toes lifting. It's a subtle balance. Come down before you stumble, or with me, as you need. Rest. Good. Feet back together. Hands to hips. Turn your right toes out to the right, preparing for tree pose. When you turn your toes out to the right, notice that the torso opens to the right as well. Interesting. Hips also. Lift your right heel. Slide heel to ankle. Ooh, good. Square your hips and shoulders again, forward. And then this is the dare. I dare you, flex your right foot back and find the tree. Notice that spine, hands, nose, and chin are on top of left foot. Right knee forward. That's a different type of balance. I hope you're able to keep it. Right foot down. Good. Left toes turn out to the left. Notice what that does to the hips and torso. They open to the side. Lift your heel. Slide it in. For tree, we want to be on top of the right leg. Spine, nose, chin, and hands. As you're ready, lift the left toes. You can always put the toes down if you feel yourself faltering. Knee forward, please. Rest. Down. Good job. Would you once more take your hands to your knees? Send your seat a little lower. Reach the arms away from your seat in chair pose. Inhale, get longer. As you exhale, take your hands to your knees. Rest weight against your hands. Straighten both knees. Bend them. Good. Hands to the floor. Have a seat. Stepping feet back to bring knees down. We pass through tabletop and then shift onto one hip or the other. Again, you get down to the ground however you see fit. I have different strategies that work for my body. You might have some strategies that work better for your body. Feet stand down. We lay back again. Roll down slow. And do rest, but remember, the feet stand down. When your feet are standing to the ground like this, and you're lying on your back, we call the shape constructive rest. Can you feel the heavy grounding on the back of your pelvis? Can you rest and relax into the back of your pelvis? Feel your body. Feel your breath. Notice your mood. Notice thoughts on your mind. Come back to the body. Resting against the floor. Each exhale. Rest. A little more. Reach your arms forward. As you do then, lift your shoulders and tuck your chin in. Lift your head. A little tummy scoop. Pull your abdominal wall in 10 times, and the shoulders should bounce up. As you relax the abdominals pulling in, you'll return to the starting position right here. Pull your tummy in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest head and shoulders back down. Too few, huh? You're always welcome to do 10 more later on your own. These are tough. Careful not to move too much. Float your legs up. Notice knees and ankles are soft. You're not straightening. Soft ankles and knees, soft hips. Lighten your tailbone a little bit. Rest it down heavy. Look at my legs and you'll notice they don't really move. Whew, but my voice certainly strains when I try to move them. Lighten your pelvis, the whole of it. Your legs should move straight up, imperceptible to your own eye. But the abdominals sure know that they are working. A couple more of these. Lighten your pelvis and heavier pelvis. Lighten the seat, off the floor, and rest down. If you want to look here, this is the wrong way to do it, but you're on the right track. The pelvis up and legs swinging back business, way too much movement. We want to think of the pelvis lifting up, but no movement of the legs back. Oh, anyway, rest your feet to the ground. Constructive rest again. Gently, gentle now, lift your pelvis into the bridge pose. As you lift your pelvis, you might want to tuck your chin in. You might also enjoy walking your shoulders a little bit more down your back. You'll notice that that lifts you higher. Another few breaths here. Round and full breath. Reach your arms up to the sky. Slowly roll down your spine. Rest your arms out to a T. And then take your right ankle up to your left knee. And then the left knee is going to fall away to the left, taking your right foot with it. Nice, we have Riley modeling for us too. This is a figure 4 twist. Recommend you take this shape every day, in class or not. Bring your ankles and knees now to stack. Reset constructive rest. Bring your left ankle then to your right knee, and your right knee to the floor. Twisting figure 4, turn your face away from your legs if you would please. Rest here a moment. Your mental energy to relax wherever you feel pulled. Let's come back to ankles and knees stacked, and then reset constructive rest. Feet standing flat. Good, very good. Walk your feet apart, and knees, they want to remain towards each other. They don't have to touch. We call this one knock knees. Ideally, your toes turn inward as well as the knees falling inward. Rest here a moment. Notice where you feel stretch and pull, subtle as it may be. Will you relax more? walk your feet together. And we'll finish where we started. Legs long. Hands down by your sides, palms facing up. Give yourself permission to relax into the floor. To settle in. And let go. Notice mood and mind wandering. It will wander. If you catch a wandering mind, bring it back to feeling body, feeling breath, relaxing body, easy breath. Let go of thought. Relax your 2 legs, 2 arms, front and back. Relax your jaw, tongue, your temples and brow. Relax your face, your skull. Begin to twitch, twinkle your fingers and toes. Again. Roll to your right side in the fetal position. And press to seated. Cross legs as you comfortably can. Flesh out from under the seat. Circle your arms high as you're ready. Find your center. As you inhale next, hands up center. And exhale, clean slate and a fresh start. Take your hands to your heart. Wish the best for yourself. The best in health and happiness. And then take a moment to wish the best for those you care about. The best for your friends and family and your loved ones. Thank you for your time and attention. Thank you for your well-wishing. I'll see you next time. Ahui ho. Thank you.